A very good morning, my dear students. So we have already finished a simple equation. All right. In simple equation, what did we study? We studied about the variables. We studied about the constant. We also studied how to find out the value of a variable. Then we also studied how to convert a statement, a mathematical statement, to an equation. All these things we did in the last class. Okay. Very much related to this, again we will be doing a new topic. Before I start a new topic or new chapter, let me do something on the board and you try to guess what I'm trying to do. Okay. I am not very good at drawing, but I hope you can understand what is this. Okay, now my dear students, now see these figures. Can you see what I have done here? I have nothing I have done. I have just made some lines here. 1, 2, 3. All these are lines. Okay, these are lines. Now, if I look at this, there is a turn here. This is nothing but an angle. Here, these are the lines, and this is just nothing but an angle. Alright, now what this all tells us, it tells us that all these things are very important in our life. Okay, now when we join all these lines, we get different structures. Let us say this is a table, let us say this is a house. Now by simply drawing a line, we cannot make a house. What I mean to say is that you can take a stick, like this, a stick, okay, then you can join together and you can make a house. Or you can join, you can take a plank, or you can say, let us say a wooden plank, you can join it together and you can make a table. So we can apply all these concepts, line, the plane surface, all this, and at what angle it has to be done. These are the angles. Clear? So my dear students, based on this, today I will start a new topic. The topic is lines and angles. Clear? The topic is lines and angles. Now, when I say lines and angles, what does it mean? What is a line? Is this a line? Is this a line? Or this is a line? Is this a line? This is a line, or this is a line? Which is a line? All these are line. What does it mean? So what is a line? Line is nothing but a set of points. Line is nothing but it's a set of points which goes in one direction. If I put some small one, I don't know whether it's visible or not. If I put all these points very straight, very close to each other, like this, very close, very close, very close, in one direction, that is called a line. Clear? Now, in lines you have two concepts here. One is line and the line segment. Now, this point, if I put a point like this here, it becomes A and this becomes B. Clear? This becomes A and this becomes B. Let me on the light. Okay, I think this is clear now. This becomes A and this becomes B. Clear? Now, this is called line segment. This is called line segment. But if I draw like this, then I put a arrow here like this and make a arrows in both the direction. It means what? It means this is extending. This is extending in both the directions. This is extending in both the directions. This is called line. Clear? This is called line and this is called line segment. Alright? Clear? So this is what we have. Now what do you mean by angles? Now let us take two line segments or lines. If I join them together like this, this is one line segment, this is another line segment. If I join them together, the common point where it meets, that is called an angle. Correct? So my dear students, so this was a small introduction about the chapter lines and angles. Clear? I hope it's very clear what is line segment and what is a line. What is the line segment and what is the line? Line segment has two fixed point, whereas a line doesn't have two fixed point. It extends endlessly in both the directions. In both the direction means this is one direction and this is the another direction. Clear? So this is what I have to say for today. Okay, my dear friends, let me conclude here, and if any problem, do let me know. Okay.
Okay, my dear students. So today we will start the new chapter, that is lines and angles, which is given in page number 93, and this is chapter 5. Now, what are lines and angles? Let me first deal with the what are lines, then I'll come to the angles. Now, can you see some pictures here? See, this is a house, this is a table, you can say, and this is something like which is shaped as M, and this is something a prism, you can say. All right, now you can see the you can see all this straight, these all are lines, these all are the lines. This is also kind of a line, you can say. This is also a line. All these are lines. Clear? Now when I say lines and line segment, these are two different concepts. Line segment has two endpoints, but a line doesn't have two endpoints. It extends in both the directions. For example, I'll show you this. It extends in both the directions. Line extends in both the directions, but whereas a line has two endpoints. For example, see this line PQ. Now P is fixed, Q is fixed, but in this case there is a point on this line which is A and B, but it is not fixed. See this line. It is extending in both the directions. This arrow stands for extension. Okay, now it extends. So this is line segment and this is line. Remember, whenever you say something, say line segment, it has two fixed points, but a line doesn't have a fixed or two fixed points. Okay, it extends endlessly in both the directions. Clear? So which and this is given in page number 93. Remember this. So let me show you in the book what the things are given in the book. Now if I go to the next page, there you have when we combine the lines, what we get when we combine the lines. See here, when we combine the lines, we get a triangle. All right, and when two lines intersect each other, then we get angles. This is one angle, this is another angle. Here one angle, this is another angle. Clear? So all these things are given in this here. Now let us come to the angles. Now you know what is an angle. You know very well. You have already studied what is an angle is. An angle is nothing but, let me do it here. An angle is nothing but when two line segment meet the common point. This is the common point, then we get an angle. Clear? So now let us find out what are complementary angles. Now complementary angles are those angles where the sum of two angles, it should be 90 degree. Remember, it should be sum of two angles. Okay, the sum of two angles should be 90 degree. Now see this, 30 degree plus 60 degree. Are these two angles complementary? Answer is yes. But if I add these two angles are not complementary, because 35 degree plus 65 degree becomes 100 degree. So 100 degree is not a complementary angles. They are not complementary. Okay, now in one way I can say that 30 degree is a complementary angle of 60 degree and 60 degree is a complementary angle of 30 degree. Clear? Then after that we have supplementary angles. Here it is, supplementary angles. Now what are supplementary angles? Here the sum is 180 degree. 60 degree plus 120 degree will give me 80 degree. Clear? These are called supplementary angles. Now I can say that 60 degree is the supplementary angle of 120 degree and 120 degree is supplementary angle of 60 degree. Clear? After this we have after this we have all these angles are given as here's an activity, find the supplementary angles. Now if I add this to, am I getting 180 degree? No, so they are not supplementary angles. But if I add this to, this is also not a supplementary angle. If I add this to, yes, these are supplementary angles, because 30 degree plus 130 degree plus 50 degree is 180 degree. Clear? Now let's go to the next part, that is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Now see, what are adjacent angles? Adjacent angles are those angles where they are next to each other. Let me put it this way, they are next to each other. For example, if I draw a line like this, I mean a line segment like this, then again I draw another line segment, or let us say a line. Now these two angles are adjacent angles. This is one way of doing it. The other adjacent angles could be, if I draw a line like this, I mean the angle like this, and if I divide the angle in this way, okay, now the angle formed here, these two are adjacent angles. Clear? They are adjacent angles next to each other, very next to each other. Okay, the immediate next to each other. These are called adjacent angles. So I think this is clear now what adjacent angles. Remember these points, they have a common vertex. You know very well what is a vertex is. Now this is a vertex. This point is called a vertex. Okay, this is called a vertex. They have a common arm, you can say a common arm between these two, and these are two non-common arms. All right, see here it is, they have a common arm and the other two lines were non-common. Clear? So once again let me show you nicely. This is the vertex, I mean this is the vertex, and this is the common arm. This is a common arm and these two are non-common arms. Clear? Okay, now let's go for the next. On the next page we have they have named the angles. See here, it is given AOB. Here it is AOB. This is AOB. Then you have BOC. These two are adjacent angles. Okay, naming is very important. See, it starts from A is this point O. Now at point O it takes a turn. You can say kind of turn, a very sharp turn. AOB, that is an angle. Similarly here DOC. Okay, so these are angles. Now after that we have linear pair. Now what do you mean by linear pair? Linear pair means sum of two angles on the line. Okay, on a straight line. Sum of two angles. Remember the word two is very important here, because when we say a pair means what? Two, no? Sum of these two angles, if it is 180 degree, it is called linear pair. In this case it is a linear pair, but this is not a linear pair, because if I add angle 2 and angle 1, you will never get 180 degree. So this is not a linear pair, but this is a linear pair because sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Remember, this should be on a straight line. Okay, now supplementary angles is also 180 degree, but that was not on a straight line. This has to be on a straight line. Remember this. Okay, now see my dear students, we have done so many things: lines, angles, line segments, okay, then adjacent angles. Now what happens if if you take a chopping This is board, a vegetable chopping board. Now you see here, it is making an angle here, correct? The chopping blade makes a linear pair of angles with the board. Linear pair, how it is a linear pair? This is one part, this is another part. Okay, this is one angle, this is another angle. This can be acute angle and this can be an obtuse angle. All right, I mean this is less than 90 degree, this can be more than 90 degree. So this is making an angle of 180 degree. If I add this angle with this angle, I get 180 degree. So these are, they have tried to explain us, they have tried to show us how this can be used in our day-to-day life. When we cut, at what angle we should cut the vegetables, or at what angle we should fix the knife or the blade which is fixed here. Okay, similarly here also, if you look at this picture, this is a pen stand. At what angle the pen should be kept. Okay, these are long objectives, long-term objectives. Means how these lines and angles can be applied in our day-to-day life. That is why they have shown this figure. In the very first page, I showed you some of the pictures, which one was house, the other one was table. There all this concept comes. Okay, there all this concept comes of lines and angles. Let us see what is here. Now here it is vertically opposite angle. Now what are vertically opposite angle? Let me show you once again. When we intersect two line segments, I'm very sorry I'm not able to show you here. Let me put it this way. When we intersect two line segments this way, the angle form opposite to each other. See here, the angle form opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angle. Now let me take these two angles and these two angles. They are also formed of vertical opposite to each other. These two are vertical opposite angle. These two are also vertical opposite angle. Remember, my dear students, it should be intersection of two lines, segments. Okay. This is one angle, this is another angle. Vertical opposite angle, vertically opposite angle. And they are always equal. Remember this. Clear? So my dear students, all the basic concept for this exercise 5.1 is clear. So today I want to start the exercise. For today this much is enough. You just go through the concepts. Okay. So I have just taken the concept from the book, and all these notes I have already written in a paper which I will send it to you. Okay, so let me stop here then.